everyone, my name is Richie and today I'm going to show you guys how to make insane, smooth hills in Fortnite Creative. And if I would rate this on a rating on how hard it is by being 1 the easiest and 10 the hardest, I would give it a 0. So let's go into it. Alright, quick disclaimer before we start. Obviously, I'm not the inventor of this. I found this actually on Reddit, so I will link you guys the original, which I found this from. But these items are in the game forever, and let's go into what you need. So first of all, you need this little piece of rock here. It comes in 2 different forms, and you can find this if you go into My Island, and then you go to Creative, go to Galleries, and then you type it in Destructible Gallery. And you can find it over here in this gallery right here, and it's this nice little rock piece right here. So that comes in 2 different variants. One with moss on it, which you can only see if you turn on all the settings to high or to like anything above low. So if you turn that to, you can see it right here to low. Let's put that quickly. You can see that this is actually not there, which is quite interesting. So if you don't see this for whatever reason, you should turn up your settings. But since I know that not everybody has this piece right here or can see it maybe, we're gonna use the clean one, which is obviously next to it. So the other piece which we need is this type of grass right here. So there are 2 different versions. The one which just got added with the news gallery, and which you can easily find if you go into galleries and then go to recently added, and then you can go into this swamp grass and mud gallery. So if you open that, you can see this piece right here. There are also different pieces, but this or this piece right here works the best. So there's also different piece which you can find in the terrain gallery. If you go over here, quickly remove that over here, and then you go into, and then if you go into this grass and dirt floor gallery here, you can see that we have these pieces as well, but in a greenish tone, and a normal tone I would say, and we're going to use them. But first of all, let's create the base foundation of our hill. So for that, we're going to take this piece over here and we're going to scale it up as big as possible first of all, so we have our base, and then we're going to just place it wherever we want. And we're gonna have this side to the front because I want to have it like this so it can walk up here. And then we're gonna take it and maybe move it over here a little bit, place it down like this, maybe a little bit slower or like a little bit closer to the actual rock so it kind of matches with the one, so we have a nice connection here. Same on the other side, just turn it around, make it like this. You can also have something on the back side here so we can maybe have like a little higher one here. And then maybe this one, let's scale this like a little bit tighter, so like this or something, like this. So we have a backside of the hill as well. So this obviously doesn't look like this one over here. So what we want to do is take this one, which we already scaled down, and then flatten it like quite a bit, so we can have some nice connection to the ground. So it's not like that super steep and this cut-off look. So we have a more like more like gradual type of steepness here. So let's add a few of them to the bottom part here, so it looks like it's going up here. And obviously, if you're not happy with that, you can obviously scale and do whatever you want. Obviously, this is just an example what you can do, but you don't have to do that. So if we're done with doing the second part here, let's do one more for just the nice looks here, and it looks super nice and perfect. All right, so you can see that we have our foundation now, but obviously there's no grass on it yet. So what we have to do is basically go here, take one of the 2 grass tiles or both, depending on what you want to create. And then we have to, I highly recommend doing this in off-grid snap. And then we go here and start placing patches of grasses where we need the grass. So keep in mind, so one thing which is very important, that grass obviously doesn't like grow on like very steep angles. That is not a thing. And most likely will be rock. I know this is all rock, and you know technically grass wouldn't grow here anyways, but you know just keep in mind that we're trying to recreate a hill. So you would place it where grass would normally grow. So on steep angles, it would probably not grow. On this angle, it would probably not grow as well. You can see here that it would grow here and here. I didn't just do that because of the tutorial. So if you go over to our recreated thing here, we would see that probably this area right here would not have grass on it. So what we want to do is just place patches of grass where we need to have grass. So you place it right here, and then we rotate it a little bit for the one that we need right here. And then, you know, you do that and just continue to doing that. I know that probably takes quite a while, and it is kind of annoying. But once you have figured out all the different styles that you want to have in these areas, you can start filling them in. And basically what you want to do is just go here and then just copy and paste a bunch of them inside of here. Don't worry, they actually don't take up too much space. They only take up 6 memory, which I think is like super nice. So what you want to do, just place them like this, and then you basically do that for the whole entire hill. I know it is like a super annoying work and like super repetitive work, but it is really looking really smooth in the end. So basically this is how you're gonna start doing that. And then remember that these pieces obviously need to be adjusted a little bit. So if you kind of create these patches, make sure that they're on the right angle and that they don't stand up like this one right here, right? So that they have the right angle. And then you can start placing them all around the lower areas or whatever. And I would highly recommend just finding a style that fits for you. I like to just go randomly at them and just spam them, but obviously some people like it to be more organized. And also keep in mind, they don't have to be perfect right on the spot, right? So grass doesn't always grow at the same like height at the same spaces or whatever. So just place them randomly, have some patches that are higher, have some patches that are lower. And you will have a nice thing. Also at the end, you can also add like trees and little like plants or whatnot to make it more look even realistic. And yeah, that is basically all you have to do. And at the end, if you're done with that, it looks like this. And that is how you create some custom hills. Hopefully that was enjoyable for you guys. Hopefully you learned something today. And with that being said, I will see you guys back in the next video. Bye.